So you've played around with AI tools like ChatGPT, right? And you've probably felt that weird mix of pure magic and, let's be real, a little bit of frustration. You know it's incredibly powerful, but getting it to do exactly what you want can feel like rolling the dice. Well, we're going to fix that. Let's dive in.
Does this sound familiar? I bet it does. This comes straight from someone who is hitting that same wall. You ask for something creative, something with a bit of spice, and what you get back is just bland. It's super robotic. The good news is you're not going crazy, and the fix is way easier than you think.
And check this out. This is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. On the left, you have a really vague request, but look at the one on the right. It's so much better. And what's the big difference? Just a few tiny details. We told it the language, Python, we told it who it's for, a beginner, and we told it how to present the info, step by step. And boom, the entire response is transformed. See, the magic isn't just in the AI. It's all about how you frame the question.
So how do we make sure we get that strong result every single time? Well, it really just boils down to two things: context and clarity. That's it. That's the secret sauce for having way better conversations with your AI.
This whole skill has a name: prompt engineering. Now, I know what you're thinking. Engineering sounds super technical and intimidating, right? But forget all that. It's not about coding. It's really just the art of giving crystal clear instructions. Instructions so clear that the AI can't help but give you exactly what you're looking for. And here it is, the anatomy of a great prompt, broken down into 3 super simple steps. Think of it like a recipe. Step 1, context. Who is this for? An expert? A total newbie? Step 2, the task. What do you actually want it to do? Summarize something? Write a story? And step 3, the format. How do you want it to look? A list? A table? Code? You just nail these 3 things: context, task, and format, and you're already miles ahead of most people. Okay, so you've got the fundamentals down. Now, let's get to the really fun part. We're about to unlock a whole new level of control with something called persona prompting. Seriously, this is where it gets really cool.
The whole idea is kind of brilliant in its simplicity. Instead of just giving the AI a task, you give it a job. You tell it who to be. Think of it like you're a director casting an actor for a movie. By giving it a role, a character, a profession, you instantly change its entire vibe, its tone, its style, everything.
For instance, tell it you are a witty copywriter. All of a sudden, that boring, bland text gets some personality. It's sharp. It's clever.
Or try this. You're a helpful librarian. And instantly, the AI's whole focus shifts. It's all about being clear, organized, and making complicated stuff easy to understand. You can even tell it to be a motivational coach. And just like that, the tone becomes encouraging and empathetic. It's amazing, right? This one little trick completely changes the game.
All right, so giving the AI a persona is a huge leap forward. But what about when you have a really complex problem? One that needs a specific kind of logic? Well, for those, just telling the AI what to do isn't going to cut it. You actually have to teach it how to think. So here we have 2 concepts: zero shot and few shot. Zero shot, on the left, is just what it sounds like. You give it 0 examples. You just ask the question. But look at the right. That's few shot. You're giving it a couple of examples to show it the pattern you want. It's like you're training it on the fly, showing it the logic so it can figure out the next one on its own. And that brings us to a super important point. When you're dealing with really tricky problems, the ones with multiple steps, just giving the AI examples of the final answer isn't good enough. You have to show it your work. You have to show it the process. This is a powerhouse technique called chain of thought prompting. Just look at the difference here. The standard prompt is just, hey, what's the answer? But the chain of thought prompt, it walks the AI through the problem step by step. It's literally showing the AI how to reason it out. And by doing that, you're basically forcing it to think more logically, which slashes the number of mistakes it makes. And get this isn't just some neat theory. The proof is in the numbers, and they are absolutely wild. Look at this chart. For tough math problems, accuracy jumps from the mid-50s all the way up to the 70s and 80s. And for symbolic reasoning, it goes from around 60% to a staggering 95%. That's not a small improvement. That is a complete game changer. This one technique seriously levels up what these AIs can do.
Okay, so you've got the playbook now. You have the core techniques. But being a true master of this stuff means knowing 2 more things: what the AI can't do, and just how much power you now have at your fingertips.
So let's land this with a quick reality check. First, remember, AIs can still get things wrong. They can make stuff up. So if it's important, you absolutely have to double-check the facts. Second, if your prompt is getting super long, you might hit a character limit. Just something to keep in mind. Third, these really advanced techniques, like chain of thought, they work best on the biggest, most powerful AI models. And last, don't forget where the AI learned all its stuff, the internet. That means it's usually awesome with common knowledge, but might struggle with super specialized expert-level topics. But if there is only one thing you remember from all of this, let it be this. The quality of the answer always comes down to the quality of the question. You're the one in control. The AI is an incredibly powerful tool, for sure, but a tool is only as good as the person using it. Ask a better question, you get a better answer. It's that simple.
So now you have the keys. You know how to provide context, how to give the AI a persona, and how to teach it with examples. You have everything you need to stop getting those generic, robotic answers and start creating things that are specific, powerful, and totally unique to you. So the only question left is, what are you going to build?